I have played this before as well, so do expect me to know what I'm doing. I wanted to play Little Nightmares because of all the info and release dates that it's had. So I am very excited. Does this come with the... what's it called? The DLCs? I don't think it does. It might. But for now we're playing the main story anyway. Because I don't remember much about the DLC of it. Actually I do, I remember a little bit, but... Also, let me know if the game's loud or not. I have no idea. And we're in. It feels good to be playing games like this again. How do I run again? I forget. It's X, which is really... I think I need to replay Little Nightmares 2 because I do not remember it being like this. I used to love that game. Also, I heard the gnome, which they're bringing back in Little Nightmares 3, by the way, which is just insane. Okay, I remember the controls. Not that much, but I remember them. See if I can speedrun this game or not. Without remembering how to actually play. Oh. I think over the past couple of years, I have preferred Little Nightmares 2. Just because I feel like the monsters were a bit, like, cooler. I don't know. I was quite fond of the character design in that one. But they both have really good character design. I saw that in the window. I don't actually remember that, but yeah. It's also really weird because, like, I think it was like less than a year ago, every streamer on like Twitch just decided to play, well, everyone I was following decided to play this game and was like, oh yeah, let's play it because, you know, Little Nightmares 3 and all that. And it's like, it's cool to see that people are interested in it, but I really wish it was more for the fact that it was interesting and not just, you know, because it was announced. Let me in the hole. Can I not get in? There it is. I don't plan on getting every hug, light, and statue. I'll probably miss a couple because it's been bloody years since I fully completed this, but that's probably something I'll do in my spare time because it can take a while to remember and figure out where everything is. I also did it with Little Nightmares 2, but that was a lot more fun because, I don't know, it just a lot of it was a bit more obvious. Also, I love the, like, machinery sounds that are just, like, almost constant. Come on, 6. Can you crouch, please? Thank you. Oh, I forgot about that. Can you... Okay. I didn't see it opening. It's still really creepy. Like, it's just got such a grimy, like, rustic feel. Which is really weird because the newer one has such a, like, a natural grime to it. What, can you light it? Light it. But damn. It's like, it's more like city and nature-ish, like, grime, instead of the rustic, like, boat feel that you get for this one. I don't know, Little Nightmares is just so cool. Oh yeah, this part. I also just like how the puzzles are, like, not actually puzzles. Like, they're played off as, like, I don't know, they're played off as environment, like, situations instead of just being there to be a puzzle, you know? What I'm trying to say is the world building is phenomenal. I believe. Oh, come on. I do think I prefer the newer game, or the Little Nightmares 2, just because it feels and controls the site a bit better. There's nothing wrong with how this one feels, but it's, not the best. I probably shouldn't have done that straight away. There's probably secrets and stuff that I could have gone. I don't remember fully. Ow. Get around the door. See what I mean? It just doesn't control the best. I mean, for like a 2000, I want to say 17 game. Obviously, it's not the worst. It's just knowing that they refine it so easily later. Do I climb up and then go down for you, or do I get to you somehow? I think I climb up to get to you. Hi, friend. My little gnome. I'm so happy that they're back for Little Nightmares free as well. Am I like crap? What are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I do wish they refined the controls a little for this one, but I'm pretty sure it's just a texture thingy for the enhanced edition. It's like a remaster, but not really. Which I am kind of happy that they're not like just remastering it, but at the same time, why? The sludge. I don't even know what is this supposed to be, like blood? I suppose it's like some sort of ink or goo, but hey, I forgot you were here. Doo-da, doo-da. It's also just been a while since I've played a game like this. It's still so creepy. Also, I love how the ball rolls because it's on a boat, which is like one of the, apart from the sounds and the chains and stuff, one of the first hints that you get to being on a boat is because the ball rocks with the direction and also just the camera. It's so cool. I don't know. I really hope the third one isn't like much different to the feel and the vibe and stuff, because obviously it's like not the same people. I mean, it looks good. It looks the same. Do I get hungry here? Yep. I was gonna say. Come on, 6. Which, by the way, I think it's so cool that the second one actually gave a reason for her whole, like, existence, basically. Can I have that bread? Oh, I leave little footprints as well. I don't know if that's new, but I only just noticed that. Because obviously, like, everyone's gonna get hungry, but I don't know, you don't really get hungry in the second one, playing as Mono. So obviously you're sat there and you're like, well, how come 6 gets hungry? And then, I don't know, it kind of gives a reason, but at the same time it's not like, it doesn't solve everything, which is the best part, is that you can connect dots and stuff, but because there's no voice, there's no, like, obvious storytelling. It is just trying to connect it together. As you can tell, I could talk about Little Nightmares for ages. It's just not something I rarely, well, it's not something I get to talk about often, so I don't know. Also, my throat is like dry. I've talked so much, it's just like, please stop. Where do I go again? Up here. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. I tried to jump to get the chain, but apparently momentum said no. Well, that's the first death, which sucks. Actually, no, it's second. I suppose I wasn't aiming for a deathless run, though. I mean, I totally could have, but yeah. I always forget how you do this one. Get up. What are you doing? Probably not the way you're supposed to do it, but meh. Oh, come on. That's what I mean. The second one controlled a bit better. Definitely wasn't as finicky with the controls. There's no way I weigh more than that. Watch out. Ooh. Yeah, which is another thing. There's some weirdness to it where it's like, okay, that kind of doesn't make sense that much. But then it's like, nothing makes sense in this world. Like, it's not realism. It's not trying to be, you know, the most realistic game ever. So it can afford to be weird and not make sense. Ow, big yawn. This part is cool, but again, there's no like, 1 second. Jump, please. 6, you are gonna get yourself killed. But yeah, there's no like, system to stop you from walking straight off of any ledge, so you kind of just have to be really careful with it, which kind of sucks. And they fixed it in the second one, which is really good, and I'm happy about it. Had to adjust because I've been sitting in the same position for the last 2 hours. Yes, let's go upstairs. Which is also what I meant. There's nothing stopping you from walking off of any ledge, and obviously the whole depth thing isn't there, so you can't really tell. That is also another thing that they fixed slightly about the second one, is you can kind of tell where you are more. Hi. Oh. I love the little secrets like this that you don't have to find. You can completely miss these. There's nothing stopping you from just completely ignoring them. Which I think is just so cool. Hey, little guy. Come back. No. Don't run from me. I won't eat you. At least not you specifically. Yet. Yeah, it's just the little things where it's like, ignore the dogs. Where it's just like the little secrets that you could like totally miss, but there's nothing stopping you from finding them. Can I jump up here? No. Hi, friends. I don't know. There's a lot I could talk about Little Nightmares, but can you not push open the door with the key? Or I could have just done it anyway. Yeah, like, there's no reason for me to compare it to any other game, but like Death Stranding, I think, recently came out. And that game is just naturally confusing as hell. But like, it's also trying to be realistic, which I don't really get. This isn't the time I have to run, right? No. Is there, do I know? Oh, I see it. It's hidden in the dark. I'm here, by the way. I don't trust it. I'm like 90% sure it's this time. I don't know, there's like 3 elevators that you go through. No, okay, it's not this time. It's hard to tell because there's like 3 different elevators and they all look the same. I love the soundtrack. I always forget that I love the sound of it. But it's such a sense of dread. It's obviously not something you'd put on your like playlist, but I'd love a vinyl of it. Sounds like he has such stumpy feet, but he has like tiny little like barely little like hooves that he uses. I don't know why this one has physics. I'm sorry, little friend. Just don't bite my fingers and we'll be fine. This is what I mean, like it's not a puzzle to be a puzzle. It's literally just like, oh yeah, the door, yeah, I know. It's like, oh yeah, the door closes on its own. Like, that makes sense, you know? It's like a manufacturer's place. And it's so smart. It is just so smart to be like, oh yeah, you just climb up the back of the door that has a railing on it because you're that small. It's basically a ladder. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, his workshop. I think this is, apart from the lady's mansion at the end of the game, this is my favorite part. Just because of the cloth and stuff, and it's like, it makes sense because it is a workshop. He uses cloth, and he's blind. He's not gonna be able to keep it clean. And there's only one thing scarier than a blind monster that only goes off of sound. And that is a monster that only moves when you're not looking. Or even worse, a monster that will not stop because you've looked at it. Basically, SCP. All are scary. Do not mess with any. You think I can make that jump? And loud noises. See you later. I don't know if that was something I missed. Probably. I didn't explore that much. But to be fair, it isn't a lot of stuff. It's just hugging gnomes and like lighting stuff, which doesn't change anything. I mean, if you hug and save all the gnomes, you get more gnomes appear at the end of the game. But that doesn't change what happens. Oh, and the shoe monster. I forgot. I thought this was in the DLC, but yeah, no. Hi. He's also really cool. I believe there is concept art for him and his actual character instead of just a pile of shoes. But it's just like, it's so cool that every like single hallway has a new monster. Also, this is back where I ate the rat and got captured by him. So we're going back to the elevator. Which, I did say there was like 3 elevators, but technically, no. I like to think of it as 3 elevators, but it's more of the same. I don't know, is there 3 elevators? There might be 4 elevators. Because you have the, one in the kitchen as well. Oh no, there's a 3rd, isn't there? I swear that, I don't know. Again, it's been so long. Hello, monkey. I believe what I do. Oh, I thought that was a hole back here. Or is it down here somewhere? No. You are here, though. I don't know if that does anything. I never really checked. Yep. I was gonna say, I don't remember if you push it off or you push it back. So I think what this game does a lot more than the second one does is it like shows the monsters off more. I think it just, you get to see what they do naturally instead of just, oh, it's a monster, it's after you, run. I think the teacher in the second one did that, but also hi Kai. Do I run? I can't remember. Yeah, no, leave me alone. I want to go. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to run past you, but I forget. Ah, he backhanded me. Ugh, he's so gross. Yeah, I was supposed to run past him, but I forgot. Yeah, because later on you go down a hallway and he comes down and you're supposed to go the other way. But not this time. This time you use a shoe. Crap. And now you run. I love her little feet on the carpet. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's so good. This is a really cool library. I don't know why there is so many books. I don't know. But for a blind guy, no idea. Should not be this many books. It does look better. Not like noticeably, but I think they've kept the like style that it was like rockin'. Everyone wants a home library, even the blind. I mean, I suppose they would. I feel like they would have braille books instead though. Is that a thing? That should be a thing, right? I swear that's a thing. You saw nothing. It went over there. How did you... I'm sorry, what? Please do not sniff me. Well, that's what, the fourth death? I mean, home libraries are cool, but technically this isn't... Is this where he lives? I don't think this is where he lives. This is just where he works. But... Oh, come on. It's basically a cruise ship, so... small library by definition is 1,000 books. I'm not even at 200. Yeah. I need a house. Not because you want your own space or anything. You want a library, that's why you want a house. No, just for more books. And figures, of course. Oh, I cannot wait to get my Little Nightmares figures. The U2s, yes. But also, I'm so sad. The Little Nightmares free, all the pre-orders, they have special editions. I got the deluxe edition, but they have like Spiral edition and like other editions, and the other two come with figures and like the sound library and stuff, and they're not available for the UK. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I would have totally brought those. I tagged you in something, but it was Facebook, yeah. Yeah, it sucks. And Matt was like, oh, you could totally just like pay someone to get it for you and ship it to you. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not that, you know. I don't, it's a lot more effort than I'd want. Plus, I don't have the space. Sims are coming out with U2s. Uh-oh. What would they do for U2s? Open the door. Cow plant? Sure. I have no idea what you're on about. Enjoy your show. Also, I love that is that new? That has to be new. The dust particles and the little footprints. And the sound, that seems so new. That has to be new. That's actually really satisfying. He's entertained, so. That is until we get here. And the sound, oh, it's the sound of when they're like mad. Bye.